James, you home? James, you around?
It was like 2 hours ago that she was going to be there in like 10 minutes.
No, it's like between 12 and 2 because I had to prepare a lot of stuff this time. I had to cook the cornbread.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to
James had just
sauce
left,
this.
Well,
All right.
how are you, man?
I'm doing well, sir.
You got the camera on?
I run it all the time,
Okay.
but I'm not. No,
he knows me. I don't like that camera.
Yeah.
no, he don't like the camera. I mean,
Hey,
but
Are
it
you
is.
still going to try to get that house going?
Yeah. As far as the if you, well, I don't know if you have internet, but you can go to Beaufort Lighthouse Mission.
My phone's off.
.com. Yeah,
Lighthouse?
Lighthouse.
Mine's still on.
Beaufort.
You can still use mine.
Beaufort Lighthouse. Beaufort Lighthouse Mission is what I'm trying to start. It takes a lot of money.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, when you got the county working against you,
Well, how does
this is a tourist town.
How
They
does-
don't want
Yeah, I
this.
know, yeah,
They don't-
I know.
I've been here all my life.
how's
so.
Me
Jay
too.
got that going on out there in Dale at the old funeral home?
Well,
That's more of a rehab center.
Well,
that's a transition
alcohol.
home, is what that is.
That's alcohol, drugs.
Yeah, and they're transitioning. They got them now. They're transitioning out of, either from jail or drugs, or that's what they told me. They told me that it was a transition house.
Yeah.
And of course, to me, it's like a motel
Yeah. That's,
because they're charging rent.
oh, are they charging them?
Yeah, they
gotta have
charge
a job.
Yeah.
I heard they had to have a job and
Yeah.
can't drink, can't smoke. Well,
I
no,
went out there-
they're letting them smoke. That's what
can
Jay
drink-
told me.
You can drink out there. You just can't get messed up and do nothing stupid. And you can't drink on those premises. You can go out and drink. Just whenever you come back, make sure that you're at a good level to where you're okay, and
Yeah.
you ain't gonna say nothing stupid.
It's a praise assembly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
I know.
I've been down there and talked to them.
I know
and
Jay
stuff.
very well.
I've been down there.
Jay, he said, so-called Pastor Jay.
Yeah, but all it would
I do a
take
lot of
is.
maintenance work out there on that 2-story house.
Yeah,
out there.
that's it. There used to be the funeral home.
But if I ever have the police come to my house and say, "Yeah, you went out there," and because there was actually some people that were going around, they were burning down the tents.
Who?
If you weren't there, they burned tents down. It's been years ago.
Please don't.
But I've been around a lot of areas, dealt with a lot of people. All right, and so as far as it's concerned, I'm just, I'm covering my rear end. is what I'm doing.
And to be honest with you, that's like my one nightmare every night is I wake up and my tent being burned down.
Yeah, me too. Hey, did you go to that place behind Walmart? Not Walmart. There used to be what was that place? Well, it's right beside Walmart. There used to be a lot of people who lived back there in that area right there.
I go back there all the time.
Did you?
Yeah, it's pretty well cleared out now. There's not too many.
Ain't nobody back there, right?
No, not now. Not now. The last ones that were back there was David and his wife. Before them, there was a guy. There was the ones that lived over here, Bob and Alicia, the redheaded girl, and them.
Yeah.
They were the last ones that lived over.
back there, man. And
Bob and Alicia, because Bob and Alicia came from over here, and I was staying over there at the time.
Well, they were over there first,
Well,
and then they told me they moved over here.
I know once they moved from over here, they moved to the little spot up over here where I was staying at, and they were staying behind there, and then they got in a big argument one night, and she finally got away from him. She hid in my tent, and he scurried down the pathway, because I was like, nah, man, because he blacked her eye up like real bad. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Well,
So the next morning he come to get her, and he's like, oh, where's she at, man? I'm like, man, well, she's right here. And she's at first, she's like, I'm not going with you nowhere. And he tried to drag her out of the tent, and I felt bad for her, but I had to hit him a couple times. I'm like, well, you ain't doing that to no lady around me. Like, that's not gonna happen. You ain't putting
Yeah.
your hands violently on a woman. You ain't doing it.
No, I
Yeah,
don't play
they
that.
finally took off to Myrtle Beach, last I heard.
I was told
that's-
Hilton Head, but
Yeah, that's what I heard.
yeah, I was told Hilton Head, but
Just like Robert and
yeah, Robert and his girlfriend.
yeah.
I still got Robert's tent sitting over
Yeah,
here
I
still.
know.
So
I've had calls to go out to Hilton Head, but it's a long distance from here.
yes, sir.
And my goal is here. My goal is around this area, trying to.
I mean, we need to get together, man, and do something with this. Help people.
We need to get
we
some
can go to
type
Praise
of.
Island on.
What's the deal with that building right there that's sitting?
Yeah,
it was
used
an
to be
old
old liquor store.
Yeah, it was an old
Well,
liquor
Then they
store.
turned it into a club.
What is it
And then-
now? It don't look like it's anything now.
No. It's been abandoned for a
Shit,
while now.
5 years.
That's what I'm saying. These buildings sit around here like this.
And people don't want. They want so much money for it, man.
Yeah, it's a
To
gold
rent
mine
it
for
out,
them.
but they ain't making no money. It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
They still got to pay the mortgage on it. The people that own that is the Oasis people.
They could take a building like that and they could just lease it and say, "Look, we're going to give you."
And it's big in there.
Yeah, they could say, we're going to give you a 100-year lease on that. But whatever you go in there and fix and all that stuff, that's just their profit
Right.
because you didn't buy it.
Right.
So whatever you do to make it better, that would be a smart thing to do. A guy who's a businessman would go, well, "I'll lease it out to you," and so whatever improvements you do to it, you don't get paid back for that because you're still paying that lease every month.
Yeah. It's been there for at least 5 years or longer.
At least 5 years.
Really
ago
has.
now. Yeah.
It really has, Danny.
At
Hey, it
least.
used to be a liquor store, a Red Dot, then it turned into a nightclub, and it wasn't very good here. In this area right here with a nightclub, nah. And then they turned it back into a liquor store, and
No, 'cause
then after that,
Whenever that used to be a nightclub, that's when the boys jumped me as I was getting in my car.
well, there was
It
a lot
right
of
here in this parking lot.
there was a lot of shootings over there, bro.
I know. I know. I was just. Where do you think that came from?
Okay.
Be a good place to have an overnight shelter.
I was shot in the back of my neck.
I would
before,
like. First thing I'd do is I'd go in there and I'd start serving some hot meals right there, out of there for the homeless. For you guys, not making it into a restaurant, but have it there and then try to set it up to where, those that didn't have a spot or something or it gets cold, stuff like that, have somewhere to get in and get warm.
Yeah,
during
we know all
cold
about
seasons.
that.
But
Yeah.
it's hard to,
Rain and
My
yeah,
first night out here, man, it was 23 degrees. I had a blanket, a pillow, and that white chair. That white chair right there, and that's what I had. 23 degrees outside.
yeah. Well, I've been here. I've gone out when.
Then I bought that tent there, and about a month later, I bought that tent there. So I'm working my way on up. I'm working my way on up.
so I talked to you about when I was with the ministry, TLC ministry.
Yeah, sure. You told me
Ron
about
Bob Drinking. Yeah. I mean, I took it off the ground, man. They had a trailer and that was it. No beds, no nothing in it. They had electric on. They had hot water, the kitchen, everything. They had a couple pots and pans and everything. But I mean,
that. Yeah, I think you let the love of money get into it.
love was something.
Yeah,
Love was something.
right, I'll leave it there.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't know him good enough
I
and
do.
well enough. I know he wanted me to get hooked up with his ministry because he knew what I was doing back years ago when he was doing that.
Yes, sir.
And y'all were doing the fish fry down there in Grays Hill.
That was me and Mark, man. That was me and Mark doing that shit up there, man.
And I was
100 pounds of freaking fish.
Yeah, and he saw my truck because I had a big white dually. Had Streets America Homeless Outreach on the side and all that stuff. He saw it and went. So he, wanted to talk, and he said, "Yeah, come on." I said, "We need to get together. We need to work together. We need to." And I said, "Well," I got to go. I got things to do, So, I never called him because I didn't want to get hooked up with him. I wasn't sure about him. He was new. I mean, he was new, and I just don't do that. I mean, if I don't know you, it's one thing if you're homeless and I don't know you, but it's another thing if you got a ministry and I don't know you.
It was called TLC Ministry.
Well, I know, yeah.
Hey, I was on the front page of the paper, man, holding crosses up like this that I made out of pallets.
Yeah, you told me
Shit
about that.
burn up.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yes, sir. Everything was donated. The saws, everything, man. Went to Bristol, went to Daytona, Talladega, NASCAR, cleaning trash up, man, for this ministry, trying to do something for these guys, man. I was homeless. I didn't have no drug or alcohol problem. I do now. I drink too much.
You stay out here long enough, you do.
Yeah. And it sucks.
And it don't seem like anybody cares. So
They don't. You might.
I
But
do.
you out here
I
doing
do.
it?
I wish.
What are you doing now, brother?
Yeah.
You out here trying to help somebody get a pot meal.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing it for a long time, for
But
years.
they
But
is
see, I
not out
didn't.
here.
I knew James was back here, but I had no idea you guys were back here because James is.
No, I'm way over.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You told me last time that you're kind of separated way off over there, and but yeah. See, I didn't know you guys. I knew James, and I knew James back when him and Paul. They would used to come over to the trailer and everything, and used to get canned goods and stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Paul was my best friend there for a little while. He died at 55 years old.
Yeah, and died too young.
Yeah.
And I think James said they still don't know why he died.
Well, he had infection in his stomach, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
sad.
you know how tall he was and how skinny he was, but he looked like he was 9 pounds.
Yeah, he
pregnant,
was skinny. Yeah.
He got sick.
All right, you guys hungry? I want something. Let's get something to eat. Cause I got some.
What you got?
I got rice, Salisbury steak and gravy, butter beans, cornbread, and cookies and all kinds of stuff. You know where I parked at. What about Terry? Is that?
That's Terry, but he had to go.
He gone.
Yeah, he's gone. But,
Okay.
I mean, I can always save him a place.
And you were, Doug.
Yes, sir.
You were gone the last time I was here, and I stopped by that Shell station, drove through the Shell station because they said you might have been. Oh, see.
Did I tell you? I was like, he's either at 1 or 2 now.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I remember Shell station, and so I went through there, and I. Yeah, well, that's where the Shell and the car wash was right there, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. But I drove through there, and shoot, man. But yeah, I'll fix y'all a quick plate here. I go out there, and I got to go out behind the Verizon.
You about to hop this fence, or you about to walk around?
I'm going right through the corner right there. But y'all can stand right there at the fence if you want. That way you ain't got to walk around and go through that junk. Man, I'm 62. I ain't hopping no fence.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, go ahead now.
I could. I feel like I could. I might regret it. I might regret it later. No, if I was big as I used to be, because I lost a lot of weight, so.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever I was like 12, 13, I was like 250. That was big. And
I was 259 pounds, and got down to.
Man, I was so big, man. I had to walk sideways through a doorway.
Yeah. Well, I got down to 195.
And then I finally started hanging out with friends, and once I started hanging out with them, I started moving around and always going out and doing stuff, and it's been 180 ever since.
I love that. That'll go right there. Help the homeless people out.
Yeah, my next tattoo is going to be Panhandler. And the next tattoo. I ain't tell you if I'm going to put it over.
Damn, you got it hooked up there in there, don't you, bro?
Oh, he got it nice in there, bro. He got it nice in there.
Well, I wanted it to be as clean.
Yes, sir.
And everything as possible. That's why gloves and all this. I wanted to make sure everything was clean. I didn't want anybody getting sick. I didn't want DHEC or somebody saying, "You cooking that food?" I'm not cooking. This is prepared and putting these warmers.
Yeah,
that's the way it's done.
It's already cooked food. Like he ain't cooking in the back of his truck.
No, I'm just serving out of the back here. So, and there's nothing illegal about that.
No.
But it is to cook it back here. If I was back here cooking and handling raw meat and all that stuff, yeah, that I wouldn't want to do it, to be honest with you. But I am going to be doing some, not here, but back at the house and stuff. I am going to be doing some pulled pork and some barbecue and some barbecue chicken and.
I wish my phone was on. I'll get your number, man. We need to talk, bro.
Well, shoot, man, we'll set up a grill out here and just get some chicken and do some barbecue. We just do it all right here.
I got my little fire pit cooked now.
Yeah, I don't mind coming out here and do a cookout or something.
Come over and hang out.
come out, hang out.
Hang out, just say.
You come over and hang out, man. We'll cook. Say, hey, man, hey, I got an assistant cook now. What?
Well, Doug's supposed to be a good cook.
I am.
He's supposed to be a good cook.
I know how to cook.
Doug knows how to cook. It's just that whenever it's my area, you know, I don't like people to touch my pans.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I used to cook for 14 men, man. And they like to eat. Every one of them did, man. Shit. 10 pounds of chicken on nothing to cook. Fish fries. Yeah, hey, me and Mark used to fish fry like talking about cooking some fish up, man. That's what I said, excuse me.
They're coming after you.
No, they ain't. Not me.
Not after us. Oh, no.
Might be coming after me. They know I'm out here serving. They're probably coming out here to get me just for serving food.
No, they ain't gonna do that.
Well, I'm helping the homeless, so it seems like they don't like.
I know. They came back here a couple of times, man, looking for somebody else. And
Yep.
they came back one night, man, and had so many police around my tent that I thought the UFO was coming to get me.
No, they had the sheriff's department and a U.S. Marshal, and they beating on the side of my tent. 2 o'clock in the morning. What?
And he thought it was coming up messing with him. And he's like, "Where's my coffee at?"
Where's my coffee, man? You coming over here? And that's exactly what they. Hey, what? Just went to 32.
Oh, I told you what happened when I came to my spot. The Hispanic lady. Yeah. My clothes on. Conversation.
We need to do something for the homeless, man. I'm dedicated to 100%, man. I'll do anything and everything, get a business going. Hey, I'll never, hey, I'm very crafty with my hands, man. Take wood, making that stick look like something. That's what's going on, so it's called Cross Project, man, for the homeless people. I made a lot of crosses. Whee!
All right, let me give this to either one of y'all, whichever.
Good.
All right, and I've still got more to give to you, so don't take all. Let me get you a bag. Well, I hope it is good.
Oh, you know it is. You don't eat what you cook?
Me?
Yeah.
If there's any left over.
Any left over.
Yeah, because a lot of times I run out.
Well, I bet.
And the reason why, yeah, I don't even, you know, I know it sounds funny, but I know it's good.
Yes, sir.
You know,
I know how to cook now. I make a boot taste like me.
I have to try that.
Oh, hey, Doug, no, man. We got some food. Everybody throw something in together.
Right.
We make us a big old meal. Everybody makes a fire. And, yeah.
Well, that's what it is. Bring back memories. Not good, some of them, but.
Yeah, you can't have all the good ones. You know, unfortunately, it's part of life.
Not that bad.
Yeah, it's part of life.
Don't talk about that again.
Do I?
Not after that one day, and I started bawling in front of everybody.
Yeah. They say grown men don't cry.
Yeah, every man cries. I don't care who you are.
I'm getting old, man, and I know I'm dying, man. I don't know what to do with my life.
That's what you can do, man.
Maybe I need to reach out and help somebody.
Well, I always say, make sure you know where you're going when you die.
Yeah, I'm doing dust, ashes, dust, dust.
Well, there's 1 or 2 places to go to.
Got a paper made up. My brother's got it. Like my final wheel or whatever. If I got anything to go to the sun and things. What else can I do? What can else I do?
Make sure
I wish I didn't have so many health problems. That's the hard part. Having to deal with everything hurting every day. You got a bag, sir?
I am getting you one right now.
All right.
I've still got more to give to you, so just hang tight.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Danny.
No problem, man.
Go to sleep, I guess.
I knew the last one. I didn't want to give Terry the Gatorade last time, boy. I said I had to give him the Gatorade in the water.
All right.
He was like, man, are you sure you want to give this to me? I said, no, preacher man said.
Thank you, sir.
I said,
If
no,
you want to, I think there's different colors.
Half and half it, so I'm going to half and half it. Can't go against him. Can't go against the preacher man.
I have to just trust y'all. I can't, you know. All I know is.
I know you trying to do the best you can, but
Hey, well, I tell you this.
we're hard. That's what it is. God has touched that man's heart to go out here and try to help somebody else.
What?
Oh, God. You trying to give me fat now?
And let me get y'all some water and some juice. You want apple juice or orange juice?
I'll take the water. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, you can always use water.
Yeah.
Nice cold waters. I got orange juice and apple juice. If you want an apple juice or orange juice for later. I got fruit medley or apple, or I got more in there. So
Yeah, I'll take the apple juice.
Did you want apple juice too, or did you want?
I'll take whatever you let me get, man.
Thank you, sir.
I'm happy with.
I'll get him another one. I'll get you another one.
I'm happy with whatever you let me get. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get a plate for Terry and James, man,
got
but
fruit
I don't
medley, too.
know when exactly them boys are coming back.
He's got two.
Yeah, I got two already.
Can't turn it down. Hey,
Well, if you don't drink it,
Hey.
give it to somebody.
You only do this on the weekends, or is it 7 days a week?
Well, right now my father's sick. I'm having to take care of him. He's over at Pruitt and Walterboro. My mother, she doesn't drive anymore. She's got a 70% blockage. She's not doing well. So during the week, I'm having to run either to the doctors or to Walterboro or things like that. So Sunday is a definite. Sunday's a definite.
Right. No, I'm just trying to say, if you need some help, I know how to cook. You ain't got to cook all the time. I know how to
My
cook.
wife does it. I get my wife to do the extra cooking.
Okay.
So she did the cornbread and she did the Salisbury steak. While she was doing that, I was at the office getting the warmers warmed up and all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
The butter beans, I just open the cans, put them inside the warmer. This warmer gets 180 degrees. So it'll heat them beans up. So all I do is I get all of that ready. She gets stuff ready, or if I'm doing the Campbell's soup type thing, I'll basically just put it in the warmer. It'll get hot quick.
Yes, sir.
So either it comes out of a can, or either I make fresh biscuits, or I make fresh cornbread, or so doing that little, but she helps out and does the cooking and stuff like that, because I don't have anything at my office yet as far as a stove and all that yet. So
I'm just saying, if you need some help distributing food, I mean,
if I need help, I know where to get it.
I know. You come here, man. I'll go out with you, and we can spread the word, man. I know a little bit of something.
Okay.
Not a whole lot.
When I get to where I need to, right now it is just not busy enough for me to do that, but I will keep you in mind.
Yes, sir. Please do.
Yeah, because
I know how it is. You're doing all this by yourself, man. You never know who you're gonna meet in life, man.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
You never know. You really, really don't. Ain't that right there?
Let's see here. I got a. Here, you can try a.
You got?
No.
Try it. You like something like that?
Croissant?
Well, it's warm. Try it. It's a puff pastry. It's got
Okay.
cherry jelly in it. Now I don't know if you like that or not. They come from the food bank and they're in the boxes.
Yes, sir. I know.
I put it in the warmer because I think it would taste better if it was warm. Now you don't have to eat it if you don't want to. Feed it to the chickens.
No,
You ain't got chickens, we feed it to the raccoons.
Raccoons,
I'm gonna feed it. I'm gonna feed it to the next door neighbor, Terry. He's a sucker for sweets now.
But I had just put some in here,
Yes, sir.
and so it was. I didn't know. To me, it's got more bread than it does
Yeah, I'm not into
filling
bread.
into it, and I'm not a big person on bread either. So
I'm gonna save it right here for Terry.
Oh, he'll eat it.
Yeah, because I don't know when he coming back, so I didn't even want to ask him for a plate for Terry because I don't know when Terry coming back. And James just left as.
yeah, James said he might be here, might not. He goes out and tries to make money for a beer
Yes, sir.
and tries to get that taken care of. So
Hey, well at least he's honest with you and he tells you the truth.
I've known James for a long time.
Have you?
Yes, I've known James for a long time, and he got dependent on me coming out all the time. And I had things come up. I couldn't come out with the trailer and stuff like that. And he called me and cussed God and everything. So,
What?
yeah, it wasn't,
That's okay,
wasn't a good scene.
Yeah,
But
I tell you.
Hey, that's okay because the other day we was all hanging out and the next thing I know it was, you treat me different whenever such and such is over here. And I'm like, where did this even come from, dude? Like,
No doubt.
it's just alcohol. It's the drinking, because, look, just because I'm a preacher doesn't mean I used to not be a preacher.
Yes, sir.
And I won't get into my past, but
Yes, sir. I don't.
but
I do.
I know the effects, and I know how it does, and I know that a lot of times I was pure redneck, and that liquor did the talking. I didn't care who you were, if police officers got me put. It'll get you in trouble, and I'm not that man anymore. I'm not that man anymore. Oh, he did a lot, and I should be dead by all means. I should be dead, because I had an aortic aneurysm. Yeah, my chest has been broken open 3 times. They said I flatlined twice. So, I didn't
give you a purpose to be out here to hope.
well, God's been good to me. God's been good to me, and if and I have people some, and I know what it is. Because I deal with a lot of attitudes, but I understand that if you're under another influence, stuff like that, it's sometimes you just don't know what you're saying, or you don't mean what you're saying, or you regret what you said later.
Right.
So, anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Well, thank you for everything. Like I said, if you need some help, you can come over here. Hey, my phone's off. But, hey,
Y'all eat Viennas?
oh yeah.
I'll fix you a bag with some Viennas and see what else I got here.
little hot sauce or whatever. Hey,
Little bit of hot sauce with some mayonnaise, boy. Hey, that's the stuff right there, boy. I guarantee you, whatever me and him don't eat, I guarantee my own boy Terry will eat, though. Especially if it's something sweet. Very well sweet, boy.
I know he does.
He can have something else.
Oh, he ain't that old Terry, does he?
Well, I ate one roll, but he ate the rest of it. I was able to eat one roll. He got the other 3. The gluten-free chocolate chip.
Can't help it. Cannot help it. And then it's sitting on the plate. But
yeah, it's gonna get bad. We should trade. We should trade it down to the left. I got that wood. He's big stuff. I got some straight like that. I use them. I use all that stuff. Yeah, it was so bad. The spray helped it all. You had to actually light up the cigar. You had to keep puffing on it. That was the only way that you could actually keep working. You put it in this part right here. It was so bad I couldn't see.
Okay. You got some crackers, some of these.
oh yeah.
Ravioli,
Yeah.
some Viennas,
Oh.
can of sardines each.
Thank you, sir.
I had a bunch of sardines and stuff.
Sir, thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Crackers? Oh man.
It's just a snack bag. I always try to carry the extra stuff like that,
Yes, sir.
and you know, just try to be a little, because it's one thing.
Boy, you know how fat I'm about to be by tonight?
And y'all need a pair of socks, stuff
Sure.
like that.
Yes, sir. Anything shirts? I need some shirts.
I didn't bring any shirts and stuff this time, but normally when I'm doing Sunday, I'm kind of limited on space.
Right.
During the winter, I'll have all kinds of stuff, toboggans and jackets and all that other stuff. So
No, it's a little nippy in the morning, but besides that, I actually like the nippiness though.
Yeah, me too. 50 degrees, I like it. Anything under 50, I'm cold. Especially my feet. Man, look at this. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
If ain't nobody
Man.
told you was a man yet.
well, just like I said, Lord blesses, and I just do what I can,
Yes, sir,
you
I
know.
that.
And I wish, you know, like I said, I wish I had somewhere to get you guys out, you know. But sometimes, you know, you like the freedom. But at least when it gets cold, to get you out at least overnight or something, or get you over and get you a hot meal. Well, you know, you can come over,
The hardest thing
come in and
right
get a hot
now is
meal.
Getting a good hot shower. clean
And
up.
shower. That's another thing
and
too.
doing some clothes.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a
Hardest
place
thing
to.
out here, anything else, I don't know.
Yeah, cause I got like the little camping shower thing.
Shower bag.
Yeah.
I thought about building converting a camper
Oh yeah.
into a double shower and pull it up to the campsite and say, look guys, we've got so much water, you're limited on your water, but you want to get in there and get you a hot shower.
Yes, sir.
You
Oh
know.
man, I'll be one of the first ones in there.
And so there's a lot of thought into that.
I guarantee
portable
I'll be
showers.
faster than You can.
Yeah. I know
But
that.
portable showers, but
Yes, sir.
you know, you're just limited on how long you can be in there because you're limited on
In and
water.
out. Yes, sir.
But
Hey,
anyways.
in jail, man, you get 3 minutes.
Get wet, wash up,
You get wet, you rinse off.
rinse off, and get the hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some body wash and stuff here too if y'all need some.
I can
It's like-
always take some of that.
Toothbrush, toothpaste.
I take some toothpaste. I got like 5.
Get leave.
What happened?
The girl running by.
No, I got toothbrushes.
Daughter.
You need an extra comb too? Here. You need some.
I got
It's-
plenty
it's
of
shampoo.
cosmetics. I got plenty of cosmetics. Man. I do.
How about a comb?
What I'm gonna comb? My beard?
Yeah.
I got a brush for that.
You need an extra.
I appreciate it, sir. But,
I'm just pulling this out of the hat. It's something I got sitting here. So And you mentioned toothpaste.
Appreciate it.
I don't know what kind they are. Look like they're mint or something like that. Well, no, I got my big trailer too that I pull.
I know.
And I've got I pull and I got sleeping bags and all that stuff in there too. So
I'll take a sleeping bag or two. I mean, I know it's getting ready to be summertime. They ain't gonna be covering up, but then they ain't nothing like sleeping on top of it.
Yeah, cause I got 3 quilts and 2 sleeping bags. So right now on top of my cot, I got all of them double folded overs. Man, it's like
make it soft.
Giant cushion, boy.
Ain't nothing like sleeping.
That'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to get hold of some. You know how they take mattresses now and they put it in a little box, but when you open it up, it goes.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah,
buddy.
because the cotton
Hey,
I got
you said you knew
sucks.
Paul? You knew Paul, right? Paul and James?
Yeah. I
Paul
had me going there
one,
for a
but
minute.
he was in so much sickness, you know. His son and his mother-in-law bought him a brand new kit. Bought him one of them boxes of mattresses in the box. It's over there. You seen it?
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, I would love me like a regular mattress instead of that cot.
Yeah.
That cot, he's like, you gotta wake up to move that cot.
I slept on one for about a year. The air mattress works good too.
Hey, would you take just a minute to like and subscribe to this channel if it's been a blessing to you? Thank you. Yep. So, and if you don't, I'm going back behind Verizon, and I got one guy. He just got burned out of his house, and so he's new on the street. I gave him a sleeping bag, tent, and all that stuff, so he can get kind of settled in. And
you got some big tents or just little domes?
just like a 2-man.
I gotta stay.
Yeah, I don't have any big ones. Yeah, I couldn't afford to give out $200-300 tents.